All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Luis Morales here, health fitness specialist with Exos at Autodesk. It is 4:30 p.m. Pacific, Tuesday afternoon, time for a specific abs and core class. Excited about this one today. What we're going to get into, guys, about 18 minutes of work. We're going to do 3 rounds, 6 45-second intervals throughout. So we're going to be working 45 seconds on, 15 seconds to kind of rest and transition throughout the entire workout. None of that is going to change as we go. And as far as movements, what we're going to start with, we're going to be mostly on the ground here today. So we're going to start facing the ground here, down in a nice high plank position. So the shoulders are or hands are planted underneath the shoulders, I should say. We're kind of in this nice high plank, core is tight, feet can be kind of about hip width. And what we're going to do is use those shoulders, push those hips all the way up, push ourselves up into a pike position, and then bring ourselves down, keeping that core nice and tight as we go in between these two positions. Little tip, it might help us if we exhale kind of coming down in this position. That'll make sure our hips don't dip too low between that imaginary line between the shoulders and the heels here. So that's what we're going to start off with, is some plank to pike. Next up, we're going to flip over onto our backs for some hollow isometrics. So basically the goal here, guys, is to keep the entire back, head all the way down to our tailbone, connected to the ground as we kind of have the legs straight out here and the arms up overhead. So however high you need to keep those legs to maintain that back on the ground, you can do so. It doesn't always have to be super, super low here. But again, we want no space in between that back and the ground here as we go. A special little guest here with me today. All right, so next thing that we're going to be doing is a side plank. So we are going to come onto our sides here. We'll probably start with the right side. You guys have an option here today. You can either be knees bent up in that side plank or legs all the way long. Now, whatever is more comfortable, if you guys want to stack the feet or have them consecutive or kind of one in front of the other, either way, we want to make a nice straight line, head all the way down to knees or head all the way down to the feet. In the next interval, we'll switch it over to the other side. So we'll do those side planks back to back. Next up, we're going to stay on our backs here for the bridge marching. Put that little guy up there for a second. Okay, so the bridge marching, guys, we're starting on our backs. The heels are down, the toes are up. We're going to squeeze the glutes in order to bring the hips up, and we're going to maintain the hips up right here while we march. So switching each leg back and forth here. I want you guys to pretend you have a plate of your favorite food sitting on the front of your hips. Don't let those hips go side to side and let the food slide off. Want to keep it nice and level here, using those core muscles and all those muscles of the rear hip, hamstrings, glutes, etc., to power this switch while we keep those up. All right, last interval, what we're going to do is be on our backs once again, and we're going to be doing some bicycles. So with the hands up around the head or near the head, we're going to start with the knees bent. Again, the back is staying glued to the ground. We're going to try and connect the right elbow to the left knee. Big twist, try and connect opposite elbow to opposite knee once again. Now, these are just targets, you guys. So if you're not hitting the knee with the elbow, that's totally fine. I want you guys to focus more on the actual twist. So think about looking to the adjacent walls each time as we twist. That way we can really get those obliques involved. All right, so that is the basic gist of the workout here today, you guys. What I'm going to do, I'll instruct all the way through the workout, and so you guys can follow along if you missed any of that portion that I just explained. Again, we're going to be working for 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off throughout. For 3 rounds, that'll give us about 18 minutes. So let's go ahead and get into the warm-up, you guys. So what we're going to start with in the warm-up, let's come down onto the ground in our space here. And we're going to start hands and knees. So hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. We want to curl those little toes up under our feet, push down through the toes, push down through the hands, and lift those knees up off the ground here for a moment. So we're warming up the core here. We're warming up those shoulders, the hips, everything. Breathe. We're doing a quick staring contest with the ground. Let's do one more breath. Back should be nice and flat. And then we can exhale, put those knees back down onto the ground. All right, well done, you guys. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna flip onto our backs for some heel taps. Now, this is a great way to kind of warm up the hip movement and the core at the same time. Let's get those legs up in the air. The knees are bent. From here, the core is really, really tight. So there's no space in between my back and the ground. One at a time, let's just tap a heel on the ground here. As you guys can see, I have a special guest with me here today. He's being a little vocal right now. All right, you guys, so a couple more taps here each side. Make sure we can kind of still breathe, and we're just moving one leg at a time. All right, last one here. And we can relax. Well done, you guys. Okay, next thing we are going to do, or I'm going to do, I should say, I'm gonna set up the clock and we can get this workout started. Get out of here on time. All right, my little friend, I'm gonna have to take you away from here. He says hello, everybody. All right, y'all. So I'm setting up the timer here. We're gonna work for about 18 minutes. All right, let's get it started. We're starting with that plank to pike. So we're in that high plank position. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. So plant those hands under the shoulders to start. Pushing ourselves kind of up into that downward dog position or that pike position. And then coming back down, making sure our hips don't come down lower than the shoulders here, guys. Imagine there's a nice straight line in between the shoulders and the heels. Hips do not want to come lower than that. Nice strong exhale will also help us keep the right muscles turned on as we move through both of these patterns here. Good work, guys. Good work. Warming it up. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's put those knees down and rest. Let's turn over onto our backs, guys. So next one coming up is the hollow hold. Remember, whole back stays on the ground here. Legs can be straight up, they can be out. Let's get it going here in 3, 2, 1. So arms are up, whole back stays connected to the ground. Legs are straight as they can be. I'm just seeing how long we can hang out in this position. And as always, if you guys need to break up these sets, feel free to do so. Feel free to grab water at any time. The goal is to take small breaks, take a couple breaths, and then hop right back into it. Good work, you guys. Good work. This one's grueling. Definitely going to have to break it up as we go this afternoon. We got about 10 seconds left. See how much we can do. 3, 2, 1. All right, now we can pause, relax. We can turn onto our sides because the side plank is up next. Remember, a couple options here. We can either be stacked with the knees or legs all the way out. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys. So nice straight line in between our head and the knees, our head and the feet. We want to feel those obliques, feel that core as well. Pushing away from the ground with one shoulder. Shoulder should not be up near the ear. We want to really push away from that ground. Well done, everybody. Well done. Breathe through it. Go to your happy place if you need to. You got 15 seconds left. Let's hold it. Well done, you guys. Well done. Stay with me here. Use those obliques. Strong exhales will keep us here. 3, 2, 1. Slowly rest those hips. Nice work, guys. Nice work. You can flip over. I'm going to turn myself around. Next side plank coming up here in about 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, we can get those hips up. Find that good position. It might take a moment. We're pushing away from the ground. Lots of core muscles working here. Strong exhales. Good job, guys. Good job. Like we're trying to blow out the candles on a 100-year-old's birthday cake. Strong exhales. Squeeze that stomach. There we go. 15 seconds left. Good job, guys. Break it up if you need to. Push away from that ground. Good work, everybody. Good work. About halfway through. 3, 2, 1. Rest those hips. Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, next couple of things. We are back onto the back. We're going to do our bridge marching, do the bicycles, and then we're done with round one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So we're driving through the heels, guys. The toes are up. We squeeze the glutes to get the hips up. And we're trying to keep those hips nice and level, using all those tummy muscles, using all of the muscles around the back of our hips here. Think big time glute squeezes as we drive that opposite knee. Good work, guys. Good work. Strong exhales, guys. Keep that relevant. Good job, you guys. Good job. We are very close to being done. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. And we can relax. Slowly bring those hips down. You can just lay here, hang out for a moment. Bicycles coming up next. And remember, guys, this one is all about how much we can twist and squeeze through this midsection. 3, 2, 1. So we're getting those legs up first, making sure our whole back is glued to the ground. That's a big twist. Trying to look at those adjacent walls here. Good work, everybody. Good work. Doesn't have to be fast. Big time squeezes every time we twist here, guys. 15 seconds. Well done. 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Well done, everybody. All right, we are done with round one. Rounds 2 and 3 are going to be the same thing. Let's get ready for that plank to pike. That is coming up next. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hands are planted. We're gripping the ground with these hands. Pushing the hips up. Staying nice and solid through that core as we come down. Creating a nice kind of strong bridge between the shoulders, hips, and then the heels. Remember, strong exhales here guys, as we come down. Nice work, nice work. Don't go too far. When in doubt, stop those hips even a little bit higher. The momentum might take us right into the perfect position. We're almost done here. Good work, everybody. Way to lock that in. 3, 2, 1. Time to rest. All right, you guys, hollow hold coming up next. Remember, feel free to grab water at any time. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. We are on our backs for that hollow hold. Remember, whole back has to stay on the ground with this one, guys. So if that means the legs are way up in the air, just enough to challenge your core, that's okay. We want to have the arms up too. We want to make this sustainable, though. We don't want to try and go for broke for 10 seconds and then be real tired for this one for the rest of the workout. So make it manageable. We're hanging out here. As you guys can see, my legs are pretty high up. Trying to hang out the whole time here. Big squeeze right under that belly button. 3, 2, 1. Rest those arms, rest those legs. Nice job, everybody. All right, our side plank is coming up next. So let's keep it the same as the first round. We're starting on the right side. If you start on the left, go ahead and start on the left. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. Good work, you guys. Pushing away from the ground with that shoulder. The shoulder's not near the ears. Squeezing through that core, squeezing through the oblique here. Doing the best that we can, hanging out in our happy place. Take breaks whenever needed. Couple breaths, we're right back into it. Well done, everybody, well done. Strong exhales here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Set those hips down nice and controlled. There we go. Okay, other side coming up next. Here we go, you guys. 5 seconds. Take those breaths in while you can. 3, 2, 1. All right, there we go. Find that position, lock in that shoulder. Remember, nice straight line, whether you're stacked with the knees or with the feet. Trying to keep it a nice straight line, as straight as we can make it. Good work, everybody, good work. Way to hang in there. We got about 15 seconds left. Let's see if we can go this whole interval. Do your best. We're just in round 2 though. Next round is gonna be the one where we really push it. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Slowly set those hips down. Nice work, everybody, nice work. Okay, last part of round 2 here. It's gonna be the bridging, the marching with the bridge, I should say, and the bicycles. All right, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Back is flat on the ground. We drive using those glutes. Option is to keep, there is an option to keep those hands kind of on the front of the hips here, guys. So it'll help us feel if our hips are getting side to side or getting uneven. We want to keep it nice and even. Squeezing through the hamstrings, the glutes, all these midsection muscles. Don't rely on all those back muscles, guys. We're almost through this one. And we're just driving down through those heels. And time. Slowly let those hips down. Good job, everybody. Good job. Bicycles coming up next. We are closing out round 2 here. Nice deep breaths. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Time to go with these bicycles. So we bring the legs up, make sure our whole back is glued to the ground, and then we can start to twist. It's okay to pull that upper back off the ground, you guys, but lower one is staying. Big time twists. Trying to look at each adjacent wall to us. If you're joining me from outside, pick something you can lock your eyes onto. Meet that every time while you're twisting. Well done, everybody. 3, 2, 1. We can rest. Oh man, feels good to be done with 2 out of 3. Next round coming up. All right, you guys, same deal. Starting that plank to pike in 3, 2, 1. All right. Keep that same good form that we had in the first couple rounds. Locking in each position. So we freeze frame in that plank position, making sure shoulders are not near the ears, the core is on. And then we can also freeze for a moment in that pike position, making sure our shoulders are doing their job. Pushing away from the ground. We can make sure our elbows are locked out as well overhead. Breathe through it, you guys. You guys are doing great. We're almost done with this interval. 3, 2, 1. Good work, you guys. Rest a knee, pause. All right, guys, next up is that daunting hollow hold. Let's see how well we can do this time. Lying out on our backs. All right, y'all, here we go. 3, 2, 1. The arms are up, the legs are up. No part of our back is coming up off the ground. Should feel a lot of squeezing through that midsection, especially belly button area / waistband area. Try and breathe, try and do your best here. This is definitely a tough one. Come on, guys, do your best. We got about 10 seconds left. Good job here, you guys. 3, 2, 1, and we can rest those arms and legs. Nicely done. All right, we're into our side planks next. We got about 10 more seconds of rest. All right, you guys, let's finish strong. We're almost about halfway through this round. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Find that good position. Bring those hips up. Nice straight line. Here we go. Good work, everybody. Good work. We're killing it. Under 4 minutes left of this workout. Good work, everybody. Good work. 15 seconds. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Find that happy place. Push away from that ground. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's rest. Whew. All right, y'all. So second side plank here. Final side plank of the day. 3, 2, 1. That's unless you guys had some more of these on your schedule for the rest of the day. I doubt it, but you never know. You guys are doing great. We are getting better today. Push away from that ground. Remember, strong exhales. Think about that 100-year-old birthday cake. Trying to get all the candles in one blow. Good job, you guys. Good job. We're feeling that oblique. We're feeling that midsection a lot. We're almost done here. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest those hips. Nice work. Nice work. All right, home stretch here. Let's finish out strong with the bridge marching and our bicycles. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's get those toes up. So we're just driving down through the heels. We're gonna squeeze those glutes. Core is tight. We're making sure those hips don't shift side to side or up or down. Good work, you guys, good work. And that switch, it doesn't have to be fast between the legs. Want to be able to feel one glute engage and then the other one turn off. And as we drive that leg up, strong exhales here, you guys. We got 15 seconds. Well done, everybody. Well done. Almost done here. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest those hips. Beautiful work, you guys. All right, real home stretch now. Final 45 seconds of work. We're doing major twists. We want to feel those obliques just like the side planks. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. We got the legs up, back is connected. Good job, you guys. As you guys can see, I'm not going super fast. Each twist, it's a big squeeze. Well done, guys. Well done. Stay with me here. Let's finish strong. About 10 seconds. Let's go, guys. 3, 2, 1. Oh, man. Whew. It is time to rest, guys. Good job. We are done with the main part of that workout. Take a moment. If you guys need to find the water, stand up, walk it off for a moment. Take some deep breaths. Let the whole area, that whole midsection area that we were just working pretty hard, take some deep breaths, feel it expand. All right, you guys, couple minutes, we're gonna cool down and then we'll get out of here. All right, so what we're gonna do in the cool down here today, guys, Stretch out some of those midsection muscles, through the low back. We're gonna start with some child's pose. So take a moment, find the ground in your space once again. We're down on our hands and our knees. If you would like, you can widen out the knees a little bit more. If you like to keep the knees under the hips for the child's pose, totally fine. We're gonna walk the hands out kind of forward here, and then we can give ourselves permission to sink those hips back. Find a place where you can relax with the arms up overhead here. Feel free to rest your face, chin, or cheek on the mat or on the ground. And once we can find a comfortable position here, we want to just be able to relax and breathe. And so as we breathe, think about letting the whole stomach, all those muscles we were just using, and everything through the low back, we want it to expand. Feel like we're blowing up a balloon here under the rib cage as we inhale and then letting it deflate as we exhale. So let's do a few of those. As we cool down here, we'll slowly ask the body to lengthen the exhale a little bit longer than our inhales. We can start to control the heart rate a little bit, control our breathing. Take ourselves out of that fight or flight mode. Let's do 2 more breaths here, guys. Last one here. Well done, you guys. All right, after that next breath, you can slowly begin to rise and put some more weight into the hands here. What we're gonna do next is stretch out the sides here. So we're gonna do a really similar thing, similar child's pose, except we're gonna start by walking the hands way out to one side. So my hands are out here now left of the mat. What I'm gonna do is sink the hips back once again, thus kind of opening up my right side. So if your hands are all the way out to your left, the right side's gonna be nice and open. Once again, pull those hands into a comfortable position. We can rest the face, chin, or cheek on the mat. Let's do a couple breaths here, opening up those obliques, opening up the side of the rib cage here, breathing into all that tension. All right, one more breath here, guys. Well done, everybody. Let's rise. Let's put some more weight into those hands. Same thing, other side. Let's walk those hands all the way out to the other side. Knees are staying where they're at. And then we can sink our hips back. Same deal. Now we're really opening up that left side if your hands are out to the right. Let's breathe into the side of that body there. All right, last breath here, guys. Well done, you guys. You guys can stay in that position if you'd like, or you can bring yourselves up and out of it. Thank you guys for joining me here today. I really enjoyed the workout. Thank you guys, for joining me. Significant thing for this week is Bike to Wherever Day. And so that is happening on Friday. Bike, walk, or run for 30 minutes before work, and then join my team and I for an 8:30 a.m. Pacific mobility session. Looking forward to it. Hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Take care, and we'll see you guys next time. See you guys. Thanks for coming.